Welcome in, everyone. This is Brandon's Baseball Blogs. We're going to be doing episode 35 of the interview/podcast with Randynation0 and WillieNation and Jonathan's World of Trains. And here's Will, and then here's Randy also. What's up, Jonathan? What's up, Will? Okay, let's send it to Randy. What's up? There we go. What's up, Greg? And here comes Randy. There we go. So,
I'm just going to use the bathroom real quick. I'm going to put myself on mute.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. I was going to do the intro. That's why. So, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Brandon's Baseball Blogs and welcome to interview/podcast episode 35. Today, we have a very special episode because we're getting to know much more about our brother, our friend Jonathan from Jonathan's World of Trains. Joining me today are WillieNation and Randynation0, two of my brothers that I've known for combined 13 years, combined them both together. And we're talking with Jonathan about how he met all of us, his favorite music, movie, TV shows, sports, teams, and what he does for work, his experience with ADHD, and about what's being part of our group chat and brotherhood means to him. This episode is about friendships, supporting each other, being yourselves, and showing why this podcast is more than just sports and entertainment. We're a family. So everyone, if you're watching, so make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to Brandon's Baseball Blogs, and subscribe to Jonathan on YouTube, and hit the notification bell, And now let's get into episode 35 with Jonathan's World of Trains, WillieNation0, and Randynation0. Let's go. Basically, this was a long time episode in the making and everything, and I will just say this: Jonathan deserves to be called Jonathan's Train Blogs, or Jonathan's Train Blogs, because we know someone that doesn't deserve that. Will, you know?
Oh, Winnie Express.
Yes. Yes. So basically, we're gonna get started. What up, Dirty Hipper Art? But yeah, basically, Jonathan, I want to know basically this before Randy joins, back from using the bathroom. Basically, Jonathan, how does it feel to be doing a podcast episode on the page with Will and Randy? This is your first one just with Will and Randy themselves.
Oh, it feels amazing.
I understand that. And Will, do you want to start off asking Jonathan some questions?
Hold on, I'm trying not to laugh.
Yeah, I know.
I sent you Randy something funny.
Yeah, I see.
All right. Well, I'm good. When do you meet Brandon?
I met Brandon and Randy in December 2023 through my ex-girlfriend and Brandon's ex-girlfriend.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's how I met Jonathan. That's how I met Jonathan. Yep, that's how I met Jonathan, and that's how Randy met Jonathan too. But yeah, and Jonathan met Will from me, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
We met last year or 2 years ago, something like that?
Yeah, I think. But then we lost contact with Jonathan for a while because I think Jonathan also was getting a new phone at the time, I think.
Yeah,
he did get a new phone.
Yeah, my old phone shut down on me spring last year.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
So, Jonathan, you want to talk about how basically, your thoughts about when you first met me and then you met Randy and how you met Will? Your thoughts about meeting the three of us.
When I first met Brandon and Will, Brandon and Randy, my thoughts were they were cool. Brandon and Randy were the coolest people I've ever met. And the
Mm-hmm.
same thing for Will, like coolest people I've ever met.
I understand that totally. And Will, what do you think of what Jonathan has been saying?
We all met each other through social media and all, so.
Yeah, that's true.
But then, I guess we all got added to some crazy-ass Snapchat group.
Yep.
And no, I think everybody got removed from that one because of Weenie Express.
Yes.
And a meltdown.
General.
Yep. So yeah.
All right, Randy. Nice of you to join.
So
Peru. I felt much better.
yeah. So Randy, basically, Jonathan was saying he met me and you through my ex and his ex.
Don't forget
and
mine as well.
yeah, and that too. Yeah,
Yeah,
and your
that's
ex too.
Ex.
Yes, and
I feel like we all have crazy exes.
yes, I agree with you on that. And also, Jonathan was saying like his thoughts about when he met you and all of us.
Oh, so
Hey, you guys are the coolest people I've ever met.
honestly, respect. When I met Jonathan, I thought he was the coolest dude when I first met him. Honestly, I mean, obviously, out of anybody who I meet in this world,
What's up, Austin?
Out of anybody who I've met, like when I met Brandon, like I was like, I met him in my hometown, Pittsburgh. I'm like, I was a bit nervous because like I knew he was a Yankees fan, but honestly, I was like, you know what? I always had confidence in myself to tell like honestly who I am, so I had no worries. So then when he heard like Yankees are better than Red Sox and Mets, he was like, who the heck is this guy? I had dreadlocks. I was heavily tatted. I was working at McDonald's, and then that just like,
Yeah.
I didn't expect like him being like more consistent. Like, oh, we had more conversations. We had similar things in common. Not much, but we had similar. Not everything, because you don't have to have everything in common, but similar things in common. So that makes it straight to the middle and perfect.
Agreed. You're right about that. And Jonathan, like, what was your thoughts of when you got added to the group chat with me, Randy, and Will?
Oh, I felt amazing because I love talking to you guys.
Mm-hmm. So, like, I want to know this, like, all of us, and Randy, if you want to ask Jonathan anything, you can, because I know Will did too.
So, I know we met from Sydney's holiday party in 2023. Obviously, I didn't get to ask you this when we first met, but like, because I didn't have much of the confidence to ask this, but what did you think of me? Because despite the tattoos, I did have piercings, but I get a lot of like people look at me differently. But what did you look into me when you first met me? Besides the tattoos and the piercings and everything I had.
Yeah, I think you were amazing with the tattoos and the piercings and that stuff.
I mean, honestly, not a lot of people looked at it, but like in my book, people thought I was like ex-convict, a former criminal. But I get like, as anybody with disabilities, do you think it's okay for us with disabilities to get judged for who we are?
Yeah, I love you guys for who you guys are.
And he was asking if you think people should treat us that have disabilities with respect and not be judged for it.
Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm. And also, Jonathan, I want to know this basically, because I know some people in the comments are probably going to ask, they're asking, who was your ex? They want to, some people I know will probably ask, do you want to tell the comments who that was?
My ex-girlfriend's name, for those who don't know who my ex was, my ex's name was Marissa.
Okay.
So I do. I think I told you this separately, but I don't think it's. I told you about it on like our video chat on Snap. I met Jonathan from Marissa, Brandon, Sydney, and my ex. I'm not gonna say Marissa was a bad person. She was. I guess she was dealing with her own issues. The way I can look at it, I don't say anything bad. They deal with their own issues in any ways they can handle it. Heartbreaks. That's hard to deal with, but you get over it and you move past it. But the shocking thing is you get a text out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden, it's bye-byes, and then they just block you. It's shocking. It hurts.
Yeah.
Knowing friendships and brotherhoods are a lot stronger than relationships ever combined.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you lose some relationships, you lose some friendships, but some friendships stay together forever, some don't.
That's true.
But the way I look at it is that no matter where the wind blows, no matter where it goes, we're always going to be friends in the end.
Agreed. And Will, what do you think of what Jonathan and Will have said, and what Randy has said too?
Oh, I'm just blanking.
Like,
Sorry.
like your thoughts. No, don't worry about just your thoughts about what Randy has said and what Jonathan has said about Jonathan talking about his ex and about.
Oh, okay. Man, everybody has exes.
Yeah.
They had either good times with them or shit times, or in the middle. Man,
yeah.
You two had shit times. You both got replaced by artificial intelligence.
Yep.
And then, and then Randy and I, we got our relationship ended because of
stupidity.
Issues.
Yep.
Well, no,
So,
they were more the issues than we were, and they just went to make bullshit calls. I mean, I don't think she has you on here, but Alexander Berman was the issue.
Yeah, and also, Jonathan, I want to know your experience living with having ADHD and everything, and with having a disability.
Yeah, for those that are out there, my disability is actually autism. And I my favorite. I love myself for who I am, even though I have autism. For those who don't know me that well, out there, I'm a huge fan of trains.
Yeah, you can talk about it too with us.
Yeah. Yeah, for those who are currently watching in this live and that just getting to know me, I'm a huge fan of trains, and I grew up liking trains all my life, and and throughout my autism life.
Yeah, and I want to know your thoughts about being friends with people that have autism or ADHD. And I have autism and I have ADHD. I have both, basically. And your thoughts about being friends with people that have autism and ADHD, but what would your message be to people that are nervous to be friends with people that have disabilities?
For those who are out there that are nervous, be sure that they don't judge you or anything, and they should treat you with respect.
I understand that totally. And Randy, Will, what do you have to say to what Jonathan said and about him talking about his love for trains and him opening up about having autism?
It's good. I say that. I go all the time. It's like two different trains. So obviously, I like the fact that he likes trains, and I like how he expresses himself, because it's not easy to express yourself. Because you're like, oh, how can I? I'm like, is someone going to judge me because of what I like and what's my favorite things? It's like, you're not going to know who you're going to be friends with and what their interests are. You may not know if they have the same interests as you. I may know much more than trains than Jonathan does, but I like to go on trains. That's how I travel to Brandon's house. So obviously, you can agree, you can disagree, you can say how you feel anyone else's opinions, but they're not facts. If they're not based on facts, I can really care less. But what I do care, my facts are that I like and I appreciate that Jonathan is on here with us, and we're getting to learn much more about him. And that's a fact of life. That's not a spoiler. That's just a fact.
And Will, what do you have to say about what Jonathan and what Randy has said?
mean, I feel like a bunch of people in our age group are starting to realize they have all these learning disabilities now, because back then they haven't been tested, and then it's too late, and they're like, oh, you have ADHD. There's like 10 learning disabilities.
Yeah.
So like the main one is ADHD, ADD, dyslexia, autism. Those are the main three that people have in our age group.
That's true. You're right about it.
People don't ask if we have them because it's disrespectful if they ask.
Yeah.
They have to let us tell them that, oh, we either have ADHD/ADD, autism, or dyslexia. Or people can just easily pick up on it too, so.
Exactly. So, like, I mean, ADHD could turn to ADD, and then autism would turn to dyslexia. So, like, obviously, like, it's the higher next level. So it's like when you get older and older and older, it gets to the next level. So, like, I stopped taking ADHD medication because I was on Adderall, which it will financially kill you slowly.
What's up, Cole? Seems.
So basically, it will kill your organs slowly. So, like, I had a friend who said, like, dude, you gotta stop taking it. And I stopped taking it, like, slowly. I told my doctor, like, look, screw my ADHD medication. I literally stopped taking all of my medications. I was taking all one because it hospitalized me a long time ago. It was Seroquel, and that's something that's another story. But I was taking all of it because something that it did to me was not usual for the dosage I was on, so they put me on that immediately. So then I got traumatized again for taking medication because I'm allergic to penicillin and Risperdal. I'm allergic to penicillin, so when I got put on 10X, the first time trying to take my own damage, I threw that in the snow.
What up, Regan?
I was traumatized. So if you look at it, it's like people get traumatized from certain things, certain reasons.
That's true. You're right about that.
This is much extreme reason why I was traumatized. So let's say, like, if you're a male, you have genitalia, which you get either random, and we're going to talk about this, it's not even sex, you get random arousements or you get normal arousements. I didn't get a random or a normal. A medication that on a not normal dose gave me an arousement for 14 hours in one day. I got sent to the hospital. I couldn't use the bathroom normally, and I couldn't sit down normally. I was in very uncomfortable state, and then like how I am today, because we all know what Brandon's going through. His uncle has stage 4 cancer, and he says I have symptoms of cancer, but not the same cancer he has. I have symptoms of leukemia. So and I don't. So you see why I'm standing is because I can't do sports interviews normal anymore like I used to. Brandon saw at his house. I can't sit normally. I can sleep normally. I don't get good sleep. Like now that I'm back home and I haven't been to Brandon's house in a while since 4th of July. When I go to Brandon's house, I sleep like a baby. I haven't gotten that since I've been there. I'd be out late. Yesterday, I slept. I went to bed at like 10 o'clock, maybe 11. I don't remember what time I went to bed.
I think it was like around like 11:30.
Yeah, so I stay up late. I don't really get sleep. So obviously, it's back to the same routine. I just can't sleep normally, guys. And honestly, it's not easy.
Yeah, and did you want to say something, Jonathan?
I didn't. Yeah, nothing really. On my end.
And I understand that. And Jonathan, we want to know, like, what do you do for a job and everything?
So I currently work at in the garden department at Home Depot, located in Huntington.
Oh, cool.
Yep, it's 10 minutes away from my house.
Oh, cool. And we want to know, like, basically, what do you like, what are your favorite things about trains? Because I know you say you are a big-time trains person and everything. And I basically want to know, like like what you like about trains and like why you love them, and basically you could tell us anything because you probably know more trains than that weenie that Will knows.
Yeah, Winnie Express. Choo choo.
So for me, like, I always love to do train watching on the weekends. At my home station, all the time. And one of the main reasons why I love the trains, is because I love how the different types of trains look and that stuff.
And Will, what do you think? And if you have any questions for Jonathan.
Man, I feel like you know way more about trains than the other person does, and man, you also don't go and like wake up at like crack of dawn just to take a video of a train coming in.
Yeah.
Like, you know way more about trains. Like, you don't essentially post about them too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's okay. So we need how general we're talking about Dylan's train vlogs, but like also like I'm gonna say this in the most respectful way. Obviously, he doesn't even realize that a lot of vloggers who do these train vlogs, they go across the world, across the continent, to see different manners of trains. Like I was standing on abandoned train tracks from Pilgrim State, not Pilgrim State, Pilgrim Psychiatric Hospital. So I can say I'm more of a
Oh, hold on a second. There we go. Now you never repeated, Randy.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry.
From an abandoned train tracks to a psychiatric hospital where they brought patients from Queens and the Bronx to this asylum, right? I would say I'm more of a vlogger, I'm more of a streamer, and a content creator. I mean, you can look me up on Google. You can see WillieNation0 as a streamer, everything. Creator. I collab with Brandon and some other people. Even I collab with people on the stream. So obviously, you can see I got accepted from collabing with people. I got accepted to be a content creator on TikTok. But if you look at it, like, Dylan is a creator, but he doesn't get paid. I mean, I do get paid. And here's the thing. If anybody comes on my streams on TikTok, I don't ask you to give me. I don't ask you for spending your money. Like, yes, it gives me income. Yes, it gives me money to be a creator. But also, my whole goal is to everything that I do make on my streams. But, like, yeah, it would be nice to get a net worth. I mean, there's a lot of streamers who do have a net worth. Like J-Shock, he just went on a date with Sophie Ray. Congratulations, J-Shock. Obviously, that's pretty cool. But he has a net worth, and he's a streamer / content creator. But the fact is, he pulled a date with Sophie Rain. But what I don't think is true, but I don't know, I can't say if it is or not. Sophie Rain and J-Sox said they were both ex-couples, but I don't know how much a truth it is. I don't talk to Sophie Rain. I don't talk to J-Shock. I follow J-Shock, but J-Shock looks like a pretty cool dude. And also, my neighbor's kids across the street, one of his friends met J-Shock. J-Shock is the Long Island New Yorker who is a streamer / content creator from Long Island, just like me. I cannot say where he lives, but he also does a lot of mukbangs, which he eats a lot of food, but he has this rare genetic disability. Like, we all have our own disabilities. So, obviously, it's pretty cool meeting other streamers, other content creators who are disabled, have disabilities.
And, well, like, what do you think of what Jonathan and what Randy has said?
I mean, I guess, I don't know, like, everybody has their own unique jobs, I guess. Like,
he works at Home Depot, he said.
Well, yeah, that's cool. Like, yeah, Home Depot is popular. They're all over the United States.
Yeah. I always love that store.
Yeah, I mean, I love Home Depot because I always go there with my dad all the time to get stuff because my dad got me throwing axes for Christmas in 2021, and we went to Home Depot and we got a whole, like, board and everything. We made a target board and everything from Home Depot. Like, I made it myself, spray painting targets and everything, which I think got destroyed, but Yeah, it was fun to build, and yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, like, everybody has different jobs. Like, I mean, my family owns clothing stores across the United States, on the East Coast, the West Coast, and in the Southern States, in the South. So
your family store is also in the Huntington Mall.
yeah, because there's one in Huntington, New York, 2 in Connecticut, 2 in California, 2 in Oregon, 1 in Washington State, and one in Texas. So
can I guess those spots? If I guess it right, just say yes. Is there one in Sacramento, California?
nah,
Santa Cruz?
nope.
All right, so I got 2 wrong. That's all I need to know. So I guess 2.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, it's more like
Los Angeles, California?
I wish. Not a big city.
One more. Hold on. I got a good one. All right. Can you say if it's on the
I'll give you a clue.
the West Coast?
He's giving you a clue.
Well, there's a baseball team based out there. It's in California.
All right.
It's not LA. One of you players, the person from the Red Sox, got traded to the team last year.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
No, it's not in LA. Someone from the Red Sox.
I know who it is. What up, Paul Jackson?
The Angels. It's the Angels.
No, it's not.
Oh wait,
no. Which?
No.
Someone from the Red Sox that was third base, then went to first base.
Got traded to the
Giants. Got traded to the Giants. Which baseball team?
Rafael Devers.
Dude, the San Francisco Giants. San Francisco Giants? San Francisco.
Yeah. Wait, you said, okay, so it's the Giants. Damn. So
yeah, so I got still in San Francisco. I'm still in Palo Alto, California.
So Colorado, California?
Palo Alto.
Okay, so that's the one. So that's crazy. So damn, but that's pretty cool. But
yeah, but that was pretty. That wasn't really funny.
I mean, like, yeah, everybody has a way of making money. Like, you got Patterson is the most respectful way because I don't want to shame people.
Yeah,
of how they make money. Like, these young women, like, in their 20s and all, I don't know, they're making money on OnlyFans, which I don't know. I could care less how to make money.
Like, obviously, also, I heard about that the Florida governor, which says
Ron DeSantis.
Oh, he ain't winning that one. He ain't even winning. So, obviously, there was an interview with Sophie Rain and him, and I was laughing at this because he's like saying he wants all the freaking money to go to teachers and things like that. But obviously, how do you know what these OnlyFans models are doing with their lives and what they're doing with the money? They're not being selfish. They're not giving it to themselves. But, like, he wants to say, like, it's disgusting. Like, didn't you subscribe to her OnlyFans, though?
I don't know, but basically, I agree with what you said, Randy. But also, Will, what were you saying?
Like, all these, like, influencers, TikTok stars and all, like, you got Sophie Rain, all her friends, like, yeah, they're making money on social media platforms. Like, you have the Kardashians and the Jenners. Like, I don't want to disrespect them.
And
Charlie,
too.
Like, Kylie Jenner has her own beauty product. Kendall Jenner has her own liquor, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And the Kardashian sisters, they had a retail store called, they had a retail store when they were growing up. I think it was called Dash or something.
Guys, you gotta hear this.
50% of what you earn, and we're going to use it to raise public school teacher pay. If public school teachers are not getting paid enough, we're going to use this as a resource to fund the empowerment of young women who have signed up.
Okay, it was called Dash, yeah.
Will, you gotta hear this.
Educating, inspiring, and motivating. You know what, James? You know what? Here's what I would say. I've got to end this to
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like, I just got cut off by a call.
In a state
Hold
where
on. Where we started?
doing this, we're going to take 50% of what you earn and we're going to use it to raise public school teacher pay. Our public school teachers are not getting paid enough. We're going to use this as a resource to fund the empowerment of young women who have signed up to do something dignified, with all due respect, unlike you, and be a public school teacher, educating, inspiring, and motivating. You know what, James? You know what? Here's what I would say. I'm going to end this debate. Here's what I would say. I'm listening to both of you, and you both make good points. But honestly, that last statement you made was so pompous and patronising. Honestly, are you going to be the great moral arbiter of what young women do with themselves legally in the United States? Who are you to say if you become governor, you're going to take half their money in a state where they don't have even state income taxes? And there's a real arrogance to this, that you've decided you are the moral arbiter of every Floridian. And it may be why you're trailing so badly in the polls. And Sophie, the good news for you is don't worry about it, because he's not going to win. So you're not going to end up giving Mr. Fishbag any money for his plans, much as it would be great to put more money into teachers in public schools. Of course it would be. But it won't be coming from you, Sophie Ray, because he ain't going to win. If you want to keep doing this.
So, this is the guy who's running for governor.
Is the guy running for governor against Ron
DeSantis, yeah.
Yeah, DeSantis is the governor. That guy is running against him.
So, there's one Florida governor that's a tyrant, which...
That's Ron DeSantis.
That's not him. No. There's two tyrant... That's one tyrant governor. There's another...
Yeah, I know.
I think that's the mayor, but that's the governor. But the mayor's a tyrant. That's the governor. He seems like a tyrant. So
DeSantis is the governor of Florida, but then there's like each city has their own mayor for selectmen. So
yeah.
If you look at it, there's a guy that's the mayor of Florida. He's a tyrant. So if you don't hear about this one, the one that I audit, Sean Paul Reyes, which I'm a very good fan of him. I'm very big. That's how I learned my First Amendment, Fourth, and Fifth. He's been finding things about corrupted people. It doesn't matter if you're a police officer. It doesn't matter if you are a train conductor. This is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what job you are. You'll take advantage of anything. The mayor who runs Florida, he has a deceased brother or something, and his widow spouse, who has a daughter, they have a joint account of the business that they own, and he locked out his own sister-in-law and used up every money for a some person, quote unquote, that he's dating. They call it a freaking whatever, and basically he's been accused of using Florida's money, whatever. And then obviously there's a lot of corrupted people in this world, and honestly, I was treated poorly on a train before. It's not fun. By a Karen conductor, saying when I had a disability ticket. I don't remember if I told you this, Brandon, but me and Adrian are coming back from...
Yeah, you told me this.
So I don't think Jonathan knew this, but...
Jonathan?
I'm gonna say this one. So basically...
Yeah.
I showed them my what's it called? My
your ID.
My food stamps card, because that's my...
Yeah.
So if you don't know, if you have EBT, food stamps, whatever, from Medicaid... That's your insurance card. And they are saying, what is your, whatever, my food stamps card is now expired because of Donald J. Trump, so now I have to freaking do all this stuff just to get it back. But my, New York State EBT card is my insurance card. This is by Medicaid. This is by health. This is by, social services. So basically, this is my number one thing. I show them this. They're like, we cannot take that. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at it, and I can look this up, and I show the proof, yo, you're really stupid in the head. But obviously, this is why I Google shit, and I'm going to say this. If I look at that, it's and this I'm going to do right now, this is going to show proof. Here's my New York State EBT card, my health insurance card. Yep, it is.
Man, that's whack, though.
Yeah, it's Yeah, both programs use for safe physical cards known as the Common Benefit Identification Card. So even if it's SNAP, it means it's official card from Medicaid, and they're denying my card.
That's BS.
So
Yeah,
it's
it's BS.
or for reverse fee for service if you belong to a specific separate entity. So like okay, so I'm gonna do this. Can the train conductors ask for my Medicaid card for a disability taken on the train? The train conductors originally railroad lines such as the LLR or Metro North New York cannot accept a Medicaid card as a valid proof for reduced disability fare. So seeking for a validate or discontinue is not standard policy. So accept proof for reduced disability fares, Medicaid insurance by Social Security, administrative or fare on main card or Metro practice cards such as access of the railroad Suffolk transportation or SCAT.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a SCAT ID, but that's the funny thing.
Yeah. And
base of health insurance, low income individuals or does not automatically qualify for a rider or public transit disability discount. Whereas federal Medicare specialized transit cards do if you purchase a reduced fare disability ticket, the conductor has the right to ask you for the correct approval form identification or Medicare or reduced fare card to prove eligible. So obviously, with train systems we're riding on EG or LLR,
what up, Tyler? What up, Ben?
or ticket or ID you currently have, I can help you find. So basically, now it makes sense. But honestly, if I can change something about the LLR or Metro North, they shouldn't be asking for proof of that ticket.
Yeah,
They should look at you and like saying, "Hey, this is what I have. I don't have."
Mm-hmm.
Like you shouldn't be asking for a Medicaid card. None of that. That's my.
Yeah. I understand that totally. We all do, definitely. And basically, Jonathan, what do you think of what Randy and Will has said?
I definitely agree with what Randy and Will have said. Like, yeah, LIWR should have done better with the whole disability Medicare thing.
Yeah, and Jonathan, basically, we want to know your favorite sports and your favorite teams and everything. Like your favorite sports and favorite teams.
My favorite sport is baseball. For those who are watching the live, I like baseball, and my favorite team is the Mets.
I understand that totally. And I respect the Mets and everything. And Will, what do you have to say about that? Jonathan says he's a Mets fan.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, they're a good team and all, but like,
yeah,
they're a good team. It's just they have good players. It's just the management itself is just
bad.
It's just bad for like. They always do well. Like I gotta say, they always do well. Like they did great. They did phenomenal in 2024.
Yeah, they started 0-5 that year.
Well, yeah, I mean, they went on to the championship series, played the Dodgers, and then I think they
lost Game 6.
They fucked up in Game 6, so
yeah. And Jonathan, I want to know basically how long you've been a Mets fan, and have you been to any baseball games like Mets games?
I've been a Mets fan for 12 years, and then I've actually been to one Met game, and
did they win that game?
I don't recall that because that day, that evening, they were playing the game, and then all of a sudden the rain started kicking in.
Oh, I'm guessing it was postponed. I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's when they stopped the game.
So it went in, and then they basically postponed the rest of the game to the next day, where I'm guessing you had work and you couldn't go to the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Ah.
Dang.
This happened 7 years ago.
You've been to one Mets game?
Yep, I bet that one Met game.
Wow.
Was it Shea Stadium or City Field?
It was City Field. A long time ago, it used to be City Field. It used to be called Shea Stadium a long time ago.
Dude, I went to
That was the best stadium ever.
Yeah.
Shea Stadium was the best. Like, he had the vibes and everything, and now...
Yeah, I miss that stadium. All I have to say is I miss that stadium. I went to my first game at Shea Stadium, and I got lost in the parking lot at Shea Stadium as a kid. It was my first game from running the bases. And then I went to opening day of City Field, which was pretty cool. I got to see Mets versus Red Sox, and I got to see David Ortiz for the first time in cool. My first game at Shea was Mets versus Yankees. We won that game. And I got to see the legend, Johnny Damon, versus the Mets, so it was pretty cool. The former Red Sox. It was the best time seeing that. I heard someone yell at Johnny Damon say, "Johnny Damon, you suck!" I was like, no, freaking way I heard that one.
Then he hit a home run.
The seats that I had was pretty cool.
Then after that fan said that, boom, he ate it because Johnny Damon hit a grand slam.
Not that game.
No, I'm saying in other games.
Other games, I mean, also no. I mean, the game I went to, he played horrible in that game. But I mean, you have your good games, you have your off games. But like that one was Johnny Damon's off game. He got struck out many times.
Yeah.
I still have my custom bat from Subway Series of Shea Stadium in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
I have that engraved with my name on it, which is cool.
Yeah. And basically,
yeah, that's the cool thing.
Mm-hmm. And what are your guys' thoughts about Jonathan being a fan of the Mets for 12 years?
I mean, Mets, I had to choose a team. I chose the Mets, and then I got a little upset how they were performing, and then I chose the Red Sox because I love the rivalry of the Red Sox and Yankees. But I'm still a Mets fan. But I had a Philadelphia Phillies hat just to piss off my ex-father. I had that to piss off my ex-father-in-law.
Yeah,
but I don't have that hat anymore, though.
Yeah, but I understand that. And what are your thoughts about Jonathan being a fan of the Mets for 12 years? Exactly.
Jonathan's family is pretty cool that he's been a Mets fan for 12 years. So that's why it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. And basically, Jonathan, if you had to work for the Mets, where would you work? Like in the stadium? Like, would you work with the team or in their merch store or the restaurants or anything?
I would work with the team.
Mm-hmm. And what would you do for the team?
I would probably be the manager for the team.
So, make them actually win monster games, actually send them to a World Series?
Would you do that, Jonathan?
Exactly, yeah.
But they've made it to the championship series in 24. Now they're going to continue winning because...
don't forget they made it to the World Series in 2015. They squandered that one.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, that's the 2015 Mets. They suck, but the 2024 Mets were amazing.
Yeah, we know that.
Though, I got this when they made it, and I was just graduating from an internship. So my family gave me a graduation, gift for, my internship. I'm like, you know what? I was going to go to the local Liz store, my Tangerella, and I just bought this. And I'm like, oh, shoot, the Mets were in the World Series that year. I'm like, why not? I live in New York. This was a cool hat, so I had to add to my collection.
Oh.
But they lost, so obviously I still kept it. So, I mean, I had a staff at school. He gets, every year he buys a new Mets hat because he gets pissed off. There's a funny story, guys. Say this about him. He got mad one season. I think it was number 1 that was a pop-up. and he dropped that pop-up, and then they squandered that game against the New York Yankees. And then he got so mad, he set his Mets hat on fire.
I believe it, but I've seen that many times. And basically, Will, what were you saying about the Mets? You said?
I'm on MLB News right now, and they're getting their ass whooped by the Brewers right now, 8-1.
Wow,
Bottom of six.
They hit
Bottom of six, no outs.
Bottom of the sixth, no outs.
Hopefully, if they play smart, get bases loaded, keep getting a bunch of singles.
Or a double.
They keep getting singles or doubles, get a couple runs in, make it like
8-5.
Make it like, yeah, they keep getting a bunch of doubles, get to 8-5, and then hit a home run.
I know they hit a walk-off home run last night.
I mean, they get bases loaded.
And then Kitchen hit it out.
Get four singles, then get 4-5. Hit a grand slam, make it 9-8. Get a bunch of more doubles and singles, possibly triples. They could probably win the game.
Yeah, I understand that totally. And plus, they did hit a walk-off home run off the Brewers last night.
Oh, no, yeah. Final 10th inning. They won 3-2 last night.
Yeah. And basically this, Jonathan, like, your thoughts about, like, just like over the years of being a Mets fan, like, what do you think the Mets should do with their team? Do you think they should replace their GM? Or do you think they need better offense or better pitching?
They need a better offense and better pitching.
Okay.
I mean, they just need to replace everybody. It's like what the Marlins did. A couple years ago when Derek Jeter became part owner of the Marlins, he got rid of everybody on the Marlins.
It actually was a good idea.
All the way. That's when we got Stanton.
It was a good idea.
That's when the Marlins are becoming better now, because...
Wait, when did I do this? Remembering Michael Jeter, the man behind so many uncomfortable...
Yeah, the Marlins are in third place this year. They're 67-66 right now.
It's not bad.
Guys,
no, but like...
This one?
What, Randy?
Remembering Michael Jeter, the man behind so many uncomfortable characters on 74 birthdays. He was the clown from Air Bud, the first one. He's done so many weird movies, but it's his 74th birthday.
Oh, cool. Happy birthday.
He passed away.
Oh, that's sad. I heard about him.
Yeah, I remember he played in the very first Air Bud where he had Buddy, which was the golden retriever, and he was, treating the dog bad,
Yeah.
And then...
Trent Grisham just got a base hit.
Oh, nice.
It is tied 3-3. And, Jonathan, I want to know this because I know this. There were a bunch of my lives where you came on and we were watching the Mets versus Phillies. What do you think of that Mets-Phillies rivalry? Because you're a Mets fan.
I think it was pretty cool on those clips.
Live streams.
On those live streams when I came on.
Yeah. And Randy and Will, what do you think of the facts that Jonathan knows about baseball?
Wait, what?
Your thoughts about Jonathan knowing a lot about baseball, too. Like him about it.
Man, I feel like guys know more about baseball and all, in general. I don't want to sound sexist, but
yeah.
I feel like a lot of baseball teams have more of all the fans and attendance. It's way more men than women.
Yeah.
Because obviously we can all say this. It's more of like the sports of baseball is sexist. They don't want to see women, play. I feel like it's every sport. I mean, if you look at it, why do we not have a gender neutral sports teams? We just
Also-
have that only in celebrity games. We don't have that in actual games.
Yeah, also, Rosie O'Donnell did say this on the Jimmy Kimmel show when she was guest host for the week last week, what I was trying to let you know. She said they announced a professional women's baseball league has started, but they started it right now, and I guess they're trying to make the teams for states and everything for women's baseball. And also, the Athletics are the first team in baseball history to have a whole broadcast of women. And they have a woman umpire. They have a woman coach. And they have a woman ball girl. A lot of women are now involved in baseball. And also this...
What I'm saying is not having separate teams.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I agree with you. I was just letting you know.
That we're having a lot of women being coaches and everything. But what I'm saying is, I feel like men are scared of reversing women on the same league, but they have to have separate leagues.
I mean, I agree with Randy on that because, I mean, I don't know, it feels like, I don't know, after we got the female umpire, Jen Petro, she became the worst umpire of all the umpires. She's worse than Joe West.
And he's retired.
He's retired, and yeah. I mean, even if we got the automatic ball strike, even if we got ABS, like back in 2010, God guarantee he would have retired the following year.
I agree, and plus I agree with you guys. Tampa just won 3-0. They're showing.
No, Lord.
And
who's Tampa playing?
I feel like
the Detroit Tigers.
God damn it, Tigers.
Also, what I'm saying is, like, all we see is celebrity sports gatherings. We had only one baseball team. One baseball team had a female pitcher who won the Little League World Series. One.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we saw as a female on an actual boys baseball team. She still got a bunch of dudes. But the fact is, where are we seeing in that respect in the MLB? All we get is, like, diversity of, like, not having women in baseball. It's like look, I can. This is what I'm gonna say honestly. I can care less if women are being added as an umpire. I can care less if women are being added into being broadcast. What I want, and this is me, this is what Randy Nation wants, and I feel like this is what everybody wants. I think everybody wants included, not just diversity, just women rights, whatever, right? We want, and I want this, and if any of you guys hate me, love me, I can say this. Anybody on the NBA, MLB, NHL, or anything, soccer, aka football, you're scaredy cats. You can't handle that you're going to lose to a bunch of women in sports. I mean, all you care about is winning your NBA trophies, your NFL trophies. You care about your MLB World Series, like whatever. You can't handle the hate that women are doing a lot of things better than men. Look what WWE did. They changed Diva to women superstars. They changed it from Diva because you look at it. Women has been busting their asses every single day trying to prove that they're more than divas. They're more than that. Look, women are doing what we're doing. They're playing football. They're playing basketball. They're playing baseball. They're joining the army. They're joining the police force. But they're still being discriminated. They didn't have the rights to vote during those times, but they're still being discriminated because, they should belong home, cooking, cleaning, bullshit, right? No. Women has been doing a lot more. They've been dealing with our bullshit for years. And now it's their time, but like they're still being discriminated by saying like, now they're getting a separate league.
Yeah,
that's unfair to me. That's really unfair to me.
I understand that totally, and I get Will understands that and agrees, and Jonathan too, and plus we all understand and agree with you on that, Randy. We do, and Honestly, yeah, I agree. There should be more women playing in baseball and everywhere. I agree. There should be. And also, right now, I just want to say Yankees have runners on first and second, nobody out. In the bottom of the seventh inning, Luis Garcia Jr. is up. And Jonathan, I want to know, what are your thoughts about the Yankees? Like, because I know you're a Mets fan, but are you a New York fan? Were you root for both New York teams?
Oh yeah. I root for both the New York teams.
Oh, cool. And who's your favorite player from both teams?
One of my favorite players, like the Yankees, is the one who's retired from the Yankees is Derek Jeter.
Good answer.
Honestly, yes, that is a good answer.
That's a
he's a retired
goddamn
Yankee
good
player.
answer there.
One of my favorite. I don't have a favorite.
Wow. Sorry. They just missed the batter. They missed the base, and it's now bases loaded, nobody out.
What do you mean to miss the base?
He threw it. The guy, Altuve, threw it. The pitcher just missed the base.
So the pitcher didn't even throw it to Altuve?
No, Altuve threw it to him, but the pitcher did not tag the base. Altuve's yelling at the pitcher right now.
Wait, what's the game on?
The Yes Network on Prime.
Oh, it's on Prime right now?
Yeah.
Oh, hell, fuck yes. Prime Video, but...
They're not showing Altuve yelling now. They're just showing Bellinger batting.
Oh,
I saw
a bunch of weenies.
But I saw what Altuve was saying. It was not pretty at all. He was cursing at the pitcher. But you were saying, Jonathan, your thoughts about the Yanks and the Mets?
So as I was saying about the Yankees, both are great teams. Only the Mets needs is just improving pitching that stuff.
I understand that totally.
Yeah.
And basically this, what are your favorite TV shows?
My only TV show that I loved when I was growing up was Drake and Josh.
Yes, that was my childhood. Bellinger just got a 2-run double. It is now 5-3 New York.
Oh, I saw that. Wait, you said it's on Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're legit typing where to watch it live. This is Fubo, MLB TV.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Sports. Dude, what?
It's Amazon Prime.
I don't see it. I'm on Amazon Prime.
I'm on my brother's account. My brother-in-law's account. But yeah, what do you guys think? Jonathan said his favorite TV show growing up was Drake and Josh. If you have anything to say to that, Will.
Yeah, that's like a awesome show.
Yeah. Randy, what do you have to say to Jonathan saying that? Randy?
Brandy, don't...
Dude, J-Shock just gave Sophie Ray a ring. I just had to mute it. Like, holy shit.
But Randy...
Interrupt the interview. I just had to see that shit. That was...
Yeah. I understand totally. And basically, your thoughts about what Jonathan said. He said his favorite TV show was Drake and Josh growing up, and his favorite player from the Yankees that retired was Derek Jeter.
Oh, I agree with that one.
And what do you have to say to that?
Honestly, Derek Jeter's a dividing actual person who is amazing. I cannot lie about that.
Yeah. And your thoughts about him saying Drake and Josh was his childhood TV show?
Oh, Drake and Josh was 100% my childhood that I grew up on.
Me too. Megan!
But I can't even watch the game. It says Astros versus Yankees game is unavailable in your location.
Because of blacked out.
I know. I'm in damn
MLB should
Illinois.
get rid of that.
Bro, MLB should just let people watch every game, all 30 teams.
Yeah. And Jonathan, what is your favorite movies? Your favorite movies, Jonathan?
My favorite movie is Home Alone.
Oh, you can't go wrong with that.
You can never go wrong with it.
No, you cannot go wrong with that.
Are there any other favorite TV shows and movies that you like?
Just Home Alone and Drake and Josh are my favorites.
Ah. And your favorite music?
I actually don't have a favorite music.
Is there a song that you like?
I like all of them, though.
I understand. Honestly, that's a good answer. I respect that.
Yeah.
And what do you guys have to say about that?
I agree. Like, honestly, you could have your favorites and your non-favorites, you know, but, like...
Mm-hmm.
I agree with Jonathan.
Yeah. And basically, how does it feel like... And I've heard these two questions are for Will and Randy.
Yeah, what's up?
Why should we consider each other brothers, and hold on. Oh, Jonathan left, but Jonathan's going to be back, I think. Hold on. Let me just add him back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think he clicked the other wrong button by accident. Let me just invite him back. Okay, just invited him back. But the Yankees just got another run from an RBI single by George Lombard Jr. It's 6-3.
Another one bites the dust.
Mm-hmm.
Another one bites the boots. Dude.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, that sounds like a Karen to me. That sounds like a Karen to me. Well, I'm gonna send you this. This is what's funny. This dude is always...
Here he is. He's texting me.
Oh.
That's true. Oh, his other call is calling him. So, but I want to know, basically, these are for you two. How do you guys think Jonathan did in this interview for his debut with you two? It's the first one he did with just you two, and why you guys consider him a brother and everything.
I mean, both go first and I'll go last.
Because also Jonathan said he was on a call with his friends.
I mean, he did great, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, we're not going to get a rate out of this, but he did...
Oh, crap.
He did more than great. He did awesome.
What's old crap?
Jazz Chisholm just made them run for it. He just hit an RBI double, 7-3, but I honestly agree with you, Randy, that Jonathan really did good tonight in his debut with you guys.
No, he did.
I did well with him one-on-one.
Uh-huh.
But this is my first time doing it with you, Will, and him.
Yeah.
Either way, what he did with just me and you, he did awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He did give you a little updates of how he felt with it, so that's a good thing. He spoke up about it, let you know, so that's an awesome thing he did.
Well, also, Jonathan did tell me, he wanted to do it, he told me. And the stadium lights just went out.
But...
Oh, that ain't good.
This is the reason why we're brothers, just not more than friends. Well, obviously, just because, and this is the way I look at it, you don't have to be blood related or not to be brothers. You can be friends and consider people brothers. You don't have to be blood related. Brandon's Baseball Blogs and podcasts, his family considered me his family because over the years how I protected him and defended him. So that's why they accepted me part of a member of the Brandon Baseball Blogs family. I'm not gonna say the last name because I promised Brandon I would not. But that's why I was accepted part of his actual family, and that's why me and Brandon are considered brothers more than just friends.
Yeah.
So I look at everyone as family more than friends. So if you hear the song about Baby Rexa, I don't have friends, I have family. That's the way I term my life. My friends are not just my friends, we're family. So that's why I look at it that way.
Honestly, I agree. And I want to say that's going to wrap up Brandon's Baseball Blogs interview / podcast episode 35. A huge thank you to Jonathan's World of Trains for coming on, opening up, letting everyone get to know more about him, his love for trains, his favorite music, favorite movies, TV shows, sports, teams, and there's fireworks going on right now.
Hell yeah.
And outside my building, and also what he does for work, his experience with autism and ADHD, and about our friendship and our group chat means to him. And of course, huge shout out to WillieNation and Randynation for being part of this episode, helping make this such a fun, meaningful conversation. At the end, I'm sorry for that being jump scared by that damn fireworks before. And at the end of the day, this is what the podcast is all about. Friendship, brotherhood, supporting each other, being yourself, having real conversations. Before you go, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to Brandon's Baseball Blogs, comment down below, hit the notification bell so you never miss another interview / podcast, sports discussion, reaction, special episode. Let us know your favorite part of today's conversation with Jonathan and what you want to see us talk about next. More than a brand, we're a family. Brandon's Baseball Blogs, Jonathan World of Trains, WillieNation and Randynation0. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Let's go, and basically this. And comment down below what your favorite part of episode 35 was, what you did enjoy hearing Jonathan talk about, most his favorite sports, music, movies, TV shows, work, autism experience, and ADHD, and how we met, and about our friendship and the group chat. And make sure you guys show love to Jonathan and to Randynation0 and WillieNation. Basically, go follow them on TikTok. Guys, this version will be here on Instagram. Probably the long version will be on YouTube, and then the parts 1 and 2 will be on TikTok. So, like you always say, Randy.
Like, subscribe, tap that bell, post that notification. Comment down below. This is your warning shot. Bow!
Yep.